Welcome to the Flat Out F1 podcast. No, that's not it.
Maybe not.
No. Do you think more people would listen if we were British?
I feel like we would have more integrity if we were British. As far as like motorsport.
Like credibility? Yeah.
As far as motorsport goes. That's fine.
Welcome back. We just finished Austria. Maybe, what do you think about this race?
I think it was the most boring race of the season so far.
I 100% agree. But I guess we start with qualifying.
Yeah.
Well, actually, before, apparently, Lawson, I don't know if you've seen this, Liam Lawson doesn't have a drive next year, or at least he's not going to be in a racing bull. This is what people are speculating.
Yeah.
Because there's a fellow in F2, I think, who is supposedly already signed for an F1 seat, a Red Bull seat.
Oh, who is it?
I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name. I should. But he...
Surely someone who has done like an FP1.
Yeah, he's definitely done an FP1. Ah, yes. No. Not him.
Yeah, that was F3.
Yeah, I should know this before I bring it up. Golly. Oh, well, don't know. Apparently, these rumors have been shut down, but
Wow.
Nikola Solov.
Nicholas Solov?
Yeah. This
He's
guy
definitely had a P1.
FP1. Yeah. Well, okay, so maybe it's fake news, but prior to this race weekend, there were rumors that what's his name was going to be out of a seat.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess it could have been what's the other guy. But it's not going to be. Why am I blanking on the rookie's name?
Oh, Lindblad?
Yeah, it's not going to be Lindblad.
Yeah.
So I guess everyone assumed it would be
Lawson,
which is pretty unfortunate. But
yeah.
You never know. The Racing Bulls guy says false. He says fake news. So,
well, literally, pretty much every week when I go on the F1 app, one of the news banners is about Max Verstappen leaving Red Bull.
Have you seen the articles about or the talk of him going to McLaren?
Yeah,
because he had a meeting with Zach Brown, I guess.
Apparently, like an unofficial meeting. They maybe they were at a race weekend or something, and they were talking kind of.
They just like end up in the same booth getting waffles or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would love, I honestly can't wait until what we call silly season kicks off, which is just when all the drivers start moving around to different teams.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
Quali, quick overview. You got the top 4 teams in the top 8 spots. Yeah. And then apparently Racing Bulls is the 5th best team. Apparently. Was it last year too, or last week too?
No, I think last week Alpine bested them, but Alpine was kind of off the pace this time.
I know. It's really weird.
Yeah, it was weird. They were even the during the race, the announcers were like, this is kind of out of place for Pierre Gasly at this point. He's like, he wasn't in the points.
Yeah.
He's been like pretty consistently around like P6, P7.
Yeah.
In the main races. So tough week for Alpine.
Yeah, I mean, what's hard is that like if you looked at this whole weekend, I think was filled with a lot of weird signals compared to last weekend.
Yeah.
Because if you just go off like last weekend, you would say, and probably my prediction said, Ferrari has the pace.
Yeah.
Like they're going to be competing with Mercedes. But Red Bull brought a ton of upgrades this week. I think when you take Red Bull, like previously Alpine was fighting Red Bull.
Yeah.
So like when you take Red Bull and you move them up to basically where Ferrari was or is, at least that's how it seemed. Suddenly, Alpine is fighting the Racing Bulls. And I don't know what, like, what upgrades Racing Bulls brought, but it has to be similar to what the regular Red Bull team brought, right?
Surely.
It's got to.
Surely. But I will say the biggest change that I saw on Red Bull was their rear wing. Did you notice the change in it? It still like opens up a bit differently, but it's not the same as Ferrari now. It's not like
it doesn't flip?
I think it just kind of like flaps open, and it's like that channel of like open air is even bigger than what Ferrari has.
That's
now.
Crazy.
So that was one of the first things I noticed about the car. I don't know. I don't think I saw whenever they had active aero, the Racing Bulls. I don't think they had that change.
Yeah, I don't know what all like upgrades Racing Bulls brought. It's also tough because it's like everyone's focused on the top 4 teams of like what upgrades are coming there. All the other teams are bringing upgrades. I heard Aston Martin, they say like I think their season gets a restart like either this week or after the summer break. Like they have a whole like completely B-spec car that's coming.
Yeah.
Which
I heard they're already working on their 2027 car. So
well, hopefully they switch out the engine.
Hopefully they get a Mercedes. Mercedes engine. Yeah.
Yeah, because if it really is that big of an engine issue, it has to be because you would think that it's an Adrian Newey chassis.
Yeah.
The king of aero. He would have to. I just can't imagine a world where he doesn't like bring a really nice car, but the engine just sucks. But I will say the ending to quali was
good.
It was unreal.
It was crazy.
I was cheering because I thought Hamilton had it.
Yeah.
I was shocked that Leclerc put it past Hamilton.
I was
like
surprised from that too. I literally, because I feel like Lewis has been besting Charles for it's like we got so used to Charles just being better than Lewis.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of been flipped on its head.
Right.
And I like same as you, I was very surprised.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have placed my bet on Lewis or on Charles at that moment.
I wouldn't either. I don't know where his pace came from, but he was able to figure it out. And then when Verstappen crashes, I'm like, all right, that's it.
Dude.
Like, I've never seen that.
Yeah. When I promise you, I was fully expecting a Verstappen pole.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
On that lap.
Yeah.
He was going all out.
Yeah.
So many people were going all out. I feel like, who was it? I know that Charles and Lando, they were both, at some points, they were like drifting through the track because they're just pushing so hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, whenever Max was going for his final push in the last part of qualifying, I was like, oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Another Austria pole for Max. And then he just hit the apex kind of wrong.
Yeah, I heard it was a rear axle issue again.
Again?
Apparently.
Dang.
I don't know. I mean, it's like, I don't know how much the team really wants to reveal about what happened, but yeah, it was just an issue with the car. Yeah. So sent it into the wall.
Bro, he was going fast too.
Yeah.
A lot of these crashes have been like throughout the season. There's been some pretty brutal wrecks. And then you have Lance Stroll going into the wall at Monaco. I'm sorry.
Bro.
Oh my gosh.
The clip of him, I swear it's different from the Leclerc clip because when he wrecked, he like Stroll, I swear his wheels were in complete lock. Like they were fully turned right.
Dang.
And then he just slammed on the brakes and they just lock up and he goes straight in the wall.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, whatever. This is the Lance Stroll hate podcast. That's what this is. But Yeah, no, I genuinely, when Verstappen hit the wall, I'm like, that's it. We got a Ferrari 1-2.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool. Like that's a dub for Hamilton. Like,
Yeah.
because as you said, he's been besting Leclerc all year. And then somehow the rules guy himself is like, actually, it's a single waved yellow, which means as long as I lift,
Yeah.
I'm good. He
That's
had
crazy.
0.5 to spare.
That's insane. Half a second, which literally the crash, oh my goodness. So like the crash happens.
Yeah.
You have two Ferraris, like 1-2 at that point. And the crash where it happened was literally right at the end of the track. So you would think no one can improve on a lap.
Well, because if anyone makes the same mistake he did or has the same issue, they go the exact same direction on that turn
Yeah.
into Verstappen's car.
Yeah.
And he's probably not strapped in anymore.
Yeah.
Like, that's fatal.
It would be awful.
Yeah.
And so you would think everyone would just like be going way slower.
Yeah. Antonelli was.
Yeah, his lap got ruined. He was so mad.
Yeah.
Do you see his onboard of that? He was like, he was almost to a oh, what's his name?
Hajar.
Hajar, like
Yeah.
rage moment. Yeah.
Dang. That's
But
crazy.
no, Lewis or George Russell, he was like, nope.
I'm not. He said he lifted enough.
He's very adamant.
Yeah.
On the
He
radio.
lost a quarter of a second in his time, which means he did lift
Yeah.
and still was able to put it on pole.
Which is interesting. I guess he only has to lift on the corners. That's such a weird rule to me, because the yellow flag was like almost a whole sector, I feel like. So you would think he would have to lift more.
Yeah, as I understand it, which I could be wrong on this, but because it's a single waved yellow,
Yeah.
I think that just pertains to the relevant corner or the relevant like the direct area where the crash happened.
Mm.
If it was a double waved yellow, the whole sector.
That entire sector would be taken up.
So it should have been a double wave yellow, to be honest.
It was a big crash, yeah.
It was a big crash. So, but it wasn't. And I also guess, like, from Russell's perspective, one, he knows the rules really well. He sees the single yellow and he's like, I can lift and still finish this lap.
Yeah.
Two, if he doesn't finish the lap, or if he finishes the lap and he gets penalized, it's not that big of a deal. He's in the fastest car.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Austria, so there's plenty of overtake opportunities. He could probably have finished top 5 if he doesn't get it. So it's worth the risk.
Yeah.
But yeah, brutal. Never seen that before.
Brutal. Super weird. I was fully expecting to wake up on Sunday, the day after quali, and see a Ferrari 1-2,
Yeah.
because they kind of like reversed
Yeah.
whatever happened, like gave him a penalty or whatever. So I was surprised when I saw that George was starting P1.
Yeah.
So.
It appeared that they were able to like confirm it, that it was good to go. Like before he even did his interview. Like he had just come from talking to Toto.
Okay.
And Toto was like, yeah, you're good.
So they were pretty fast on this one.
I guess so. Yeah. Which is
Interesting.
ironic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will also say, I know that everyone was pushing, but it was crazy to me how McLaren seemed to just fall off.
Yeah.
In Q3, like they were topping charts.
They were doing
Q1 and
so
2.
well. Yeah. Even in practice.
Yeah.
In practice, they were doing really well.
Yeah. I don't know what happened, but they just, I mean, I say they didn't have it. They were 6th and 7th.
Yeah.
And they were 6th and 7th by like, I don't know, 0.03 of a second.
Yeah.
So that 3 to 400ths of a second. So I guess it's just, I don't know what happened. It feels like they fell off, but really they just finished 3 or 400ths behind Verstappen. So,
I mean, yeah, it feels like they fell off, but there's 2 Mercedes and 2 Ferraris, and then Max Verstappen turns up with a really good car randomly this weekend. So really, they're kind of like right where they're supposed to be, I guess.
Yeah. And I don't think, or at least I know Norris didn't take the new Mercedes engine upgrade.
Okay.
Or I say they upgraded the engine. They fixed the issue with the battery. Because there was all the reliability stuff around the battery.
Yeah.
But Norris didn't take it because I think he's out of batteries already this season.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to have to take a penalty when he takes it. So I guess they're just waiting for him to like have a bad quality and then give him the new battery. Or for it to break. One or two. Any other thoughts on quality? I feel like it was like, besides the ending was just the most insane part.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, for it to be, what is it, the 7th or 8th race? Was it the 7th?
8th or 9th, yeah.
Everyone's like super close.
Yeah.
For quality. Like I noticed even in Q1, whenever I mean the track's not super evolved yet. There's not a lot of people going super fast yet.
Yeah.
Literally all the way down to like 15th place, it was within a second.
Yeah.
So people are getting faster. Cars are getting a little more developed.
Yeah.
It is kind of tough for both Aston Martin and Cadillac. I mean, they're literally in their own league right now. It's hard to watch at times.
Rough. Yeah.
I literally wrote in my note, well, I guess kind of skipping to the race.
No, yeah, let's go.
Both Cadillacs both caught on fire.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I love it. Just like the hesitation of like they both caught on fire.
Yeah.
Like they're cooked.
Yeah. Genuinely cooked.
Yeah.
And so I feel like at this point, yeah, I'm sure they would love to be on the track and racing and stuff, but honestly, Valtteri's like the character that he kind of plays off and like just his general demeanor.
Yeah.
I feel like he's kind of happy to just watch at this point. Like he doesn't want to be in an awful car.
I feel like he would rather be watching than driving at the back by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or at least like, well, probably best case scenario for him would be doing whatever he wants to do with be out riding bikes with Cromwell or whatever.
Yeah.
His wife, obviously. Because like you sent me the video of their house.
So sick.
In Australia.
Yeah.
They did like a house tour. It was like an AD kind of house tour.
Yeah, it was very similar to AD. Not AD.
But yeah, similar. It was pretty sick. And I love how like people at that level, specifically, I've heard him talk about it multiple times, that he's like, this is our Australia house. Yeah. Like they have a spot in Australia. He's from Finland, so they have a spot in Finland.
Definitely. I don't know where she's from.
I don't know either.
She
might be British.
She's either British or like Irish, Scottish, something like that.
They have a spot in Monaco.
Of course. Yeah.
And I would imagine they have a spot in LA.
Yeah.
Because he spends a decent amount of time in LA.
Yeah.
I'm just like, so it's just so funny to be. Yeah. So this is the Australia house.
Yeah.
But
it's a sick house.
It was cool. Crazy
story. This is super off subject. I guess we are talking about Valtteri.
Yeah.
And he's a Formula 1 driver.
Yeah.
But they literally stayed at that house as like an Airbnb like 9 years ago or something.
Oh, crazy.
And it just came on the market. And he was like, oh, I'm going to snag that.
I'm gonna snag this because it has 2 little tiny homes.
Oh, really?
I think so, because you can stay there.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, okay, at the end of the video, they were like, hey, come stay with us. And they kept showing these little tiny homes that weren't the actual house that they were showing.
Yeah.
So I think there's 2 tiny homes on the property that you can stay at.
Interesting.
Pretty cool.
That would make sense. I mean, it's a sick destination. Yeah. It's like in a vineyard.
Yeah.
You're close to the beach, I'm pretty sure, too.
Yeah.
So.
Pretty insane.
Good for Valtteri.
Yeah. Shout out. Emily Cromwell. Is it Emily?
Something like that.
I don't know. Whatever. Shout out to Valtteri and his wife.
Cool couple.
Great couple. They ride bicycles.
Yeah, very well.
Yeah.
They ride them very well. They're good at it.
Speaking of Valtteri, that'd be a DNF for the race. Same for Sainz, Rip Sainz.
Yeah. Rip, bro, the place where he stopped to during the race was
just on the pit straight.
On the pitch. And literally he even one of the commentators brought it up. Where he parked his car is literally right next to a gate.
Oh, actually?
Into that leads into the
they
pit.
cleared it up so fast that
Yeah. They cleared it up super fast. He was able to just get out of his car and go into his garage instantly.
Well, what sucks is he had just passed the pit entry. So you have to imagine that the coming out of the last corner, the problem just hit or something.
Yeah. Bro, the noise that it made, did you see the noise? The onboard? It literally sounded like a go-kart. It was a normal F1, was it? They have V6s right now?
Yeah.
And it sounded great. He turned the final corner, and it just kicked off kind of.
Yikes.
And sounded like a go-kart for a second and then just lost all power.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Stroll DNF. No one's surprised here. It's actually not his fault. A stat that I think is pretty hilarious is Alonso down 3 laps. That's how quick the Austria lap is.
Yeah.
But I think he was almost down 4.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That shows just how, I wonder if both Aston Martins and both Cadillacs were driving. I wonder what that would look like.
Who would finish them up?
They probably would be 4 laps down because they would be battling each other.
Yes. 100%. Yeah, it's rough. Did you know that Cadillac does endurance racing?
Yeah.
I was watching, after this was over, I turned on the Watkins Glen, the 6 hours at Watkins Glen, which, by the way, I know that there are different levels of endurance racing, but when the normal is 24 hours, to be we're going to do 6 hours, it's just so lame.
Yeah.
But they had it was actually the first time I'd watched an endurance race because they had the LMP ones.
Yeah.
And then they had
those things are sick.
They're insane.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is when you see those things next to just a M3, like a BMW M3, the M3 looks huge.
Yeah.
Just in comparison. But yeah, they had all the different ranges of endurance cars. GTD Pro or something, and then GTD, and then they had the LMP one, and then one other one, I can't remember, but I saw some Cadillacs and I was like, oh, I didn't know they did this.
Yeah.
And then I was like, it kind of gives me less sympathy for them as an F1 team. Because Ferrari brought over some people from their endurance series, the engineers, and those are the guys that came up with the Macarena wing and their exhaust wing that's banned.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm like, you guys should have brought a couple of people over just to start this. Maybe they did, but
and surely they did. They had to have I think Cadillac has been in endurance for a little bit. So
yeah, they're racing an LMP1, which means that they built that car from scratch, which is crazy.
So the race, we have a big win for George.
Huge.
First win since Australia, I think. He didn't win 2 in a row, did he?
No, yeah. First win since Australia.
Yeah, so 2 wins for him.
Insane.
He doubled down on his Yabba Dabba Doo.
Oh, his Yabba Dabba Doo?
Yes, he did. He did the T-pose as well at the end, but
the T-pose, bro.
He did his Yabba Dabba Doo again.
Yikes.
I hope he does not keep that. Because
it's not a highlight for me.
It's not a good catchphrase.
No.
Fred Flintstone, everyone.
Bro, what's funny is he probably has no clue where that's from.
Surely he knows it's from the Flintstones.
Well, maybe he does, but he just doesn't strike me as the guy that has funny catchphrases like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
But insane for him. Verstappen, P2. Honestly, 1.5 seconds off. He ran out of time.
Yeah.
I will say 20, 30 laps to the end of the race. It was that kind of race where the commentators are like, "Oh, he's going to catch him," and they never do.
Well, it was a long race. 71 laps or something like that?
Yeah, 71.
But if it was slightly, let's say like 80 laps,
Yeah.
I think Antonelli could have won.
You might be right, because Antonelli was like...
He was cooking at the end.
He was like 0.3 seconds behind.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like making moves at the line, trying to like possibly pass Verstappen at the line.
Yeah. There are a bunch of different overtakes this race too that apparently don't happen a whole lot either. So
yeah,
which I guess is a good testament to these cars. They definitely are following each other better.
Way better.
They're slightly smaller, so these different lines that people are taking into corners are actually working, and they're getting overtakes that way.
Yeah, it is like, it's ironic because the last rules regulation was meant to allow cars to follow closer. For whatever reason, they couldn't.
Yeah.
But now this rules regulation is helping them do that.
Yeah.
But it is, I mean, it's fun racing. Like, I will say, all things considered, the racing was, I thought, really good, especially at the beginning. Yeah. There was a lot going on. But then it just turned into one of those races where you're like, all right, well, you could probably skip ahead just because nothing really happened. Honestly, I thought the Ferrari's performance was abysmal, but I also know that until they upgrade their turbo, they're just like starved for top end speed and like energy.
Yeah.
And they just brought a new engine upgrade, which kind of makes me think there's still some dialing in that needs to happen there.
Yeah. They're kind of trying to settle in.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe surprised, maybe not. I thought McLaren, they had a decent race. 21 seconds back, though, is pretty rough.
Yeah. I feel like the Piastri has been kind of like slowly kind of being sneaky consistent.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as the McLaren goes, he's been like, he got, I think the past 3 races, he got, at least 2 of them have been P4, right?
He was P5 in Barcelona.
P5 in Barcelona.
P5 in Monaco.
P5.
So he's just been P5 the last I think he was 11th, but he had a tough race in Canada. They had a whole issue.
So he's been sneaky.
And they look good, and they were double podium in Miami. So yeah, he's been good. You're right. He has been good. I'll be interested to see how McLaren does in Silverstone.
Yeah, Silverstone will be crazy. They're probably going to have a new livery too.
Oh, that's sick.
Which would be sick. That chrome livery.
Yeah, I love that one.
I think we need to talk about the Lewis Hamilton situation for the race.
Tell me.
So there we were. Everyone's driving around, doing laps around Austria.
The Red Bull Ring.
We hit the 13th lap. Lewis pits.
You're like, oh, undercut.
Yeah. Little undercut. We're going to see. I'm like, okay, they're going to put some hard tires on him.
Yeah.
He's just going to kind of ride this through for a little bit. Maybe pit at the end, get some mediums on.
Yeah.
Evidently, they put on the red striped soft tires onto him.
Okay, context. This race is insanely hot.
The tire degradation was crazy.
It was unreal.
Yeah.
They're on the hardest 3 compounds of tires in general.
Yeah.
And the race is like, it's like a record heat advisory or whatever. Like they're wearing the vests with the ice in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. They put on the softs.
And they put on the softs. So coming from like a Ferrari strategy masterclass with a bit of luck.
Sure.
For Lewis in these recent races.
Yeah.
We have the good, pure, true Ferrari blunder in Austria.
The clowns on the pit wall.
So that was tough. That was hard to watch. I literally, before that, I honestly still believe that Hamilton could
Yeah.
pull out a good performance.
Yeah.
And I mean, even with that blunder, he finished P5.
Yeah. 5 seconds back from Piastri.
Yeah. So
that 5 seconds is, I mean, did he do an extra stop?
he did 3 stops.
Is he the only one that 3 stopped?
I think so. I think he is.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would have been up there with the rest of them.
Yeah. He could have podiumed for sure. I think. If he could have beaten Antonelli. But
rough.
Yeah, it's rough. It is rough out here.
Yeah.
For Lewis fans.
They were like, all right, we 3 stopped in Barcelona. Let's just run it back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what else should we have expected, to be honest? Like, they got lucky.
Yeah.
They had a good strategy race. And then they were like, well, we nailed it. Let's do it again.
We're on a roll right now. They think they're in Vegas.
Yeah. For everything. Yeah, it's rough. I mean, what's even harder to watch, well, maybe not harder to watch, but what's quite hard to watch is Leclerc.
Yeah.
I mean, he was 45 seconds back, 20 seconds off of his teammate.
Mm-hmm.
I know I think he 3 stopped as well, which means he's actually 20 seconds off his teammate.
Yeah.
But like, they stopped him because his tires were cooked. He got passed by Norris and they're like, all right, we're just going to bring you in for a stop to like give you better tires till the end.
Yeah.
But he had plenty of room between him and Lawson.
Mm-hmm.
But still, Lawson was lapped, which means Russell with more laps would have lapped Leclerc.
Oh, wow.
So it just sucks to see that you've got Hamilton who 3 stopped on accident. Shouldn't have 3 stopped.
Yeah.
Could have been in a podium spot.
Yeah.
Leclerc is back. Thank God he signed the deal, bro. I mean, the 2030s. Because
he's going to be riding with him for a while.
Yeah, he really is. He's a great driver, too, for the record. Leclerc is like an incredible driver. He's not a Lance Stroll situation. Yeah. Somehow I feel like the Stroll mob is just going to find us and kill us. Because they just have so much money, but whatever.
Please don't kill us.
Don't sue us.
Yeah.
Again, Racing Bulls kept their 9th and 10th, so shout out to them. I think it's interesting, Audi 11th and 12th. Not that it matters because no points, but yeah, it is interesting. It's interesting to see the team standings as well, because the Racing Bulls, they're climbing on the Alpines, and if they can continue these like points finishes, albeit it'll just be 9th and 10th unless someone else in front of them
true
DNFs, like it's a pretty intense fight between those two for best of the rest. I can't see anyone else coming back and being able to make any sort of impact. Like Haas was strong at the very beginning of the year with Behrman.
Mm-hmm.
Ocon is nowhere. So yeah, you just got to imagine it's just between Racing Bulls and Alpine. Granted, there's a lot of season left.
Yeah.
But with there being actually 4 good teams, like what you can get as a 5th best team is 3 points a race.
Yeah.
Like that's all you're going to get.
Yeah.
Which is brutal, but it's true.
Yeah. I will say for this race, I'm pretty impressed with like Mercedes, Ferrari, especially McLaren. No DNFs for them.
Yeah.
From the standpoint of it being like a historically hot race. Literally 2 cars caught on fire.
Yeah. 3 if you count Lawson. Did you hear him at the beginning of the race?
Oh yeah.
He's like, my car's on fire.
Yeah.
And then he's like fighting Hadjar.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
And yeah, that was crazy. Because he said that, and we the broadcast cut to his car.
Yeah.
And he's battling, and you don't see any fire, and you're like, oh, so he's just like,
so he's chilling,
baiting us. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, uh, I guess it was a big compliment to their kind of reliability.
Yeah.
For the top teams, at least.
Yeah. Yeah. It was, I mean, it was honestly surprising there weren't more cars out.
Yeah.
With such a hot race. It might, honestly, though, it might be like it's that way in Austria, and then the next race, a lot of cars go out. Because, like, we did have a race recently. I don't think it was Barcelona, where there were just like, now Barcelona, we had a good like 5 or 6 out, but it wasn't any of the top ones. So I don't know. We'll see. It does help. They're all bringing upgrades. They're all trying to improve stuff.
Yeah.
I do like to see a good DNF though from one of the top teams. It always mixes things up.
I feel like especially is Silverstone this coming weekend or
it is.
Okay.
July 3rd and 5th.
I feel like there truly anything can happen.
Yeah.
It's very intense, a very heated race.
Yeah.
People like hold this up as like the crown jewel of the Formula One season. Sometimes a lot of people say Monaco, but Monaco is really just kind of,
it's just quality. Yeah.
So it'll be an interesting one. It'll be literally like drive to survive.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We're going to have Russell, who truly is going to just be a try hard. And
so he's going to try so hard to win the home Grand Prix.
Win his first home Grand Prix.
Yep.
And obviously he wants to be Antonelli more than anything.
Yeah.
We're going to see Lewis want to win his first home Grand Prix for Ferrari.
Yep.
Which would be unbelievable.
Insane.
If that happened, that'd be truly unbelievable.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
You've got Norris kind of like on a little bit of a, if he can keep the car on the track, like reliability wise, he's doing particularly well.
Yeah.
So there's 3, I mean, he podiumed last week. So 3 British guys all going to want to win. And then you've got Antonelli who, you know, I think he is, his age is showing. His like second year in Formula One showed a little bit, especially on the first couple laps this week. Just like he went into the runoff like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
But he's going to want to win to continue to buffer his lead. Mm-hmm. He's up 40 points in the championship right now still. So we'll see there. Russell jumped into P2 for Drivers' Championship, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's huge for him.
Huge for him. But, I mean, it is such a long season, and these development upgrades that people are bringing can have such a big impact.
Yeah, he's only 6 points ahead of Lewis too. So
yeah, you got to wonder like if there's a point where Verstappen starts coming up through the field and just because he's kind of been nowhere. You know, he has 73 points, which isn't nowhere, but he had a lot less points before this weekend.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you think of Max and you think of Red Bull in the context of this season, literally, like we see both Mercedes, both Ferraris, both McLarens being, I mean, pretty dominant. McLaren had a couple like double DNFs, obviously.
Yeah.
But also Max has been kind of nowhere, like you said.
Yeah.
So if he truly does have like a good car, and they didn't just nail the setup for Austria, then he could be on a surge.
Yeah.
And I can genuinely see him passing the McLarens, if they continue with their mixed, like their form is kind of a mixed bag right now. You don't really know what they're going to get. And that's not to say we know exactly what we're going to get with Max. We know he's a great driver, but
of course,
we also know that Red Bull has been in kind of a tough spot this season. So,
yeah, I think I mean, I think that what's interesting to me is that apparently, and I don't understand how all this works, but apparently, Red Bull has the best engine this year.
Yeah.
I don't know how they measure that, but
Yeah, I don't either.
yeah, but I will say this. Adrian Newey left last year.
Mm-hmm.
This is essentially their first year without Adrian Newey. They also, it's like their second year without the other chief technical officer. I almost said Ron Weasley. Wheatley, whatever his name is.
Jonathan Wheatley.
Jonathan Wheatley.
Ron Weasley.
So like there's definitely some element of like the technical team. A lot of people have left that team. The technical side of that team is down.
Yeah.
You know, if they do genuinely have the best engine, but their car is just overweight, it's not very aerodynamic, whatever.
Yeah.
Then it's very possible that as they start bringing these upgrades, they can genuinely be the team to beat.
Yeah.
But what I think is more likely, and this is something that like is just prime Mercedes, is that Mercedes figured out a way to make their engine perform a certain way under testing and differently under race conditions, because like that is 100% something that Mercedes would do. It's something that any of the teams would do, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's something Mercedes would think of to basically be like, oh, like if we can get a bad score during testing, then
just kind of sandbagging.
Yeah, then we can get an extra engine upgrade that we don't necessarily need. So we'll see. But
sneaky.
It would be sick to just have the top 8 positions this year just shuffling around.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Yeah. Instead of it literally being the same all the way up to P6.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer like 1, maybe 2 teams fighting at the front and then all the other points places kind of being all over the place, and you get like like seasons like that are where like a Gasly gets like a win or a podium or something.
Yeah.
Seasons like this aren't where that happens because
it's just kind of locked out the first 8 positions.
Yeah, there's just no way that all those guys go down.
Yeah.
And one of the best of the rest gets a podium. But which do you prefer? Do you prefer a crazy top 8 or a crazy, 3rd to 10th?
Yeah. I think as far as like championship goes, like the drivers' championship, this is definitely more entertaining. And I think really that's what it's all for.
Yeah.
Is for like to see who's going to win the season.
100%.
So I guess I prefer the way this season is going. Obviously, it's awesome to have, like last year we had a Hülkenberg podium.
Yeah.
And there have been times where Pierre Gasly has won a race. But those are like, undeniably, those are awesome, like kind of one-offs.
Yeah.
But I feel like as far as like a season goes, this is my preference.
Didn't we have a Sainz podium last year?
Yeah. I think 2.
That's unreal. And then Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it is all about the win. I think I think I agree with you. I just remember the years, mainly the years where Verstappen was dominating.
Yeah.
And it would be like every race you watched, Verstappen is 20 seconds ahead. So then you just watch the last like 2nd to 10th place.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter because the win is already decided. And there was definitely like a little bit more unknowns there because it was like, oh, you could have a Racing Point or an Aston Martin or whoever, same team. You could have like an Aston Martin in 5th, and you just didn't know because all the teams that weren't Red Bull were so close. But yeah, it's just the first time I've ever seen 4 incredibly good teams filling up those points places. But hey, you know what's crazy?
What's up?
In races, it feels like Hadjar is really good at keeping up with Max.
Yeah.
But after last this past week, he's 30 points down
Yeah.
on Max.
I noticed that a second ago. He's literally only 1 point away from Pierre.
Yeah.
On 42, and Pierre has 41. So
that's wild.
Yeah, that is wild. That's crazy. I did not think that. Obviously, Max has been finishing higher than Hadjar, but
yeah,
I guess probably every race, pretty much, he's finished ahead of him.
Yeah, I don't think that there was a race where Hadjar, Hadjar beat Verstappen, because I think that, where was Verstappen? He DNF'd. I think if Verstappen finishes the race, he has beaten Hadjar.
Yeah.
But I will say it has felt like Hadjar's been better than previous Red Bull teammates. But
for sure. I think I definitely co-sign on that.
Yeah. If they both finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
he's
Canada,
pretty close to him there.
Yeah, Canada, Verstappen in third, Hadjar P5, Monaco, Hadjar is P3, but also Verstappen doesn't finish. That is one thing you didn't have with Perez, I don't think. Barcelona, Verstappen P4, Hadjar P6. So yeah, there's definitely something there. But we'll see as their car improves how well Hadjar keeps up. Because I know that that's been a thing in the past where like the car starts to get better throughout the season and it gets further and further away from the second driver.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that they're going to kind of structure it that way this year, because it feels like they are a lot more focused on the whole team than just on Verstappen.
Yeah. But
we'll see. I am curious. Predictions for Silverstone.
Predictions for Silverstone. I really do think Antonelli could win this one.
Yeah.
I feel like George might. Sure, he's probably riding the high of winning in Austria, but I think there just might be a point where he gets too, like, he just kind of goes crazy and he maybe goes too hard, or he is just gritting his teeth so much that he makes an error or something. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah. So you think Antonelli P1?
Antonelli P1, P2, P3?
Yeah.
Antonelli P1, probably Lewis P2.
Okay.
I don't know, P2 or P3. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Let's say Max P2 again, or P3.
P3. All right.
Carrying on his.
And Russell's nowhere, right? Russell crashes out.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want this to happen, but I'm going to say Verstappen P1, Antonelli P2, Russell P3.
Verstappen P1.
Dude, I mean, I'm just wondering how this race would have been different if Verstappen finished his lap.
Yeah.
In quali.
Yeah.
Like if he doesn't crash out, I just don't know. And what's crazy, dude, is that I just thought of this. We have the potential. Now, granted, it would be probably a three-way race at this point. But we have the potential to have a Mercedes Red Bull title fight similar to the 2021 races. Because Russell, there is no one on the grid that Russell hates more than Verstappen.
Yeah.
There is no one on the grid that Verstappen hates more than Russell.
Yeah.
Verstappen flipped Russell off in a practice session this weekend. Yeah, bro. He was just in the way. And like Verstappen went around him and just flipped him the bird.
That's awesome.
So I'm thinking if Verstappen starts performing well, we could have some absolutely explosive fights.
Yeah.
And what's crazier is that now Antonelli would be in the mix and he has like no fear.
Yeah.
So he's going to absolutely send it on Max like one. Like that could be the best thing that could happen to this championship if Verstappen gets like up there in the mix.
He just kind of.
I mean, I would hate it for Hamilton, but like,
yeah, I don't know. Maybe Hamilton will go and battle against Verstappen too.
Yeah,
that'd be crazy.
Yeah, if they don't 3-stop him again.
Yeah, come on, Ferrari.
Yeah,
it would be awesome to see if this is like a true resurgence for Red Bull and Max.
Yeah, because you know what everyone does in the F1 community? After a big race for a team, suddenly that person is a title contender.
Yeah.
Like the only conversations I saw last week, and us included, were Hamilton. Can Hamilton win the championship?
Yeah.
And everyone's saying that.
Yeah.
And then the next week they're like, oh, well, maybe not.
Yeah.
Just because they have a bad race.
Yeah. Now everyone's going to be talking about Verstappen.
Yep.
Saying, oh, can the best F1 driver on the grid finally win again?
Yeah.
Type thing.
We'll see.
We will see.
Catch us after Silverstone next week, where we'll talk about the Silverstone Grand Prix. If you like these race recaps, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Let us know what you would like changed. If you're listening to this right now, you are one of a handful of people listening.
Yeah.
This is essentially your private F1 podcast. So let us know what you want, because
we'll do anything.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Maybe not anything.
We'll do anything for you to continue to listen.
Yeah.
Anything.
Maybe not anything, though.
I had a friend that used to say he would do anything for $1. And he was the kind of guy that meant it. So we will not do anything for $1.
For $1.
Or anything, period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blast us on social.
Bang. Let's go. Let's go.